Man, this episode is
Fuck.
And look at Mo.
This episode is
headphones ain't even on right. Not to, yeah, it's hitting now.
It look like your son just won the playoffs.
That's right, boy. That's right.
Yo, our next guest, man.
Oh man,
we're going in order of who appeared first. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da.
Who was here first?
Da 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 da.
I'm waiting for the name. So we can drop. You know what I'm saying?
The legend. The man that taught us everything we know.
Man.
If it wasn't for this guy, I wouldn't have been inspired to do this podcast shit. And
one of us.
And when it comes to Houston, this man is the greatest podcaster. And Kevin Durham again. He's the greatest podcaster, man. And this is bittersweet because, you know.
It is, man.
Because what we're about to talk about. But at the same time.
Holding back the tears right now, man.
I love you, man. We got Carlos Diaz in the building.
Carlos. Can we still give him his nickname, the best sound man in the game?
Oh yeah, no, we got to do it all over again.
The best.
We got to do the intro,
man.
We got to do the intro all over again. J-Bass is balling his fist up right now.
All right, motherfuckers.
Say it, son of a bitch.
Don't be mad if this shit comes out right. Comes out wrong.
He's leaving out the recording right now.
2 hours later, we gonna find out I wasn't recording. Arthur.
Oh man, we gotta do it, man. We gotta do it. Oh, are you waiting for us?
Sitting there like,
right?
Oh no, just come in. We're still gonna do the intro. We're still gonna do the.
Man.
Now we gotta do the regular intro now. We gotta do the regular intro now. Fuck that.
For old time's sake.
For old time's sakes. Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, Mark the Protege. We're live here with another episode of the Overthinkers podcast. Hashtag the OT. But we got to ask this.
Yeah.
And we got that.
We got to get used to that.
Hell yeah. I'm here with my co-host.
DJ Mo CD. We here. What's good, people?
And as usual and unusual, we are here with the best sound man in the game. My boy, Carlos Diaz.
What up, fellas?
What's good?
That's humble J-Vaz in the background.
That's just me trying to let y'all know that I am here.
We just had to do it for old time's sake, J-Vaz. Thank you for understanding.
I'm not coming back to episode 100.
Thank you, man.
I'm not laughing.
I don't even know why we did the year thing. We should have done like the 50, 100 or something.
I did the year all the time.
Okay, cool. So
I did the year all the time.
Okay, cool. So we're following the OG here.
Whatchamacallit? Hell yeah, dude. What? I do a year.
He already sounds good.
If anything, I was gonna ask y'all this: how y'all cutting it? Is this the end of like season 1, or is this the beginning of season 2?
Honestly,
I've been saying the new season.
We could say the new season, but honestly, like at the same time, like I'm just like gonna keep it rolling. I don't know.
Of course, yeah.
What do you think?
How I did it, and I only kept it because I did it the first time this way, was the end, like the 1 year was like the last episode of the season, and then the next episode was the next season. But if I had thought about it, I would do it the other way.
Oh, okay, cool. The OG speaks, man. How have you been, man?
I've been great. This is my first podcast in like 2 months.
Do you feel like that? Cause recently, if y'all didn't see, if you've been living under a rock, but Carlos has chose to step away from the podcast game. I want to say for a bit, hopefully.
Yeah, for the biggest bid there probably can't be.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was sad to see, man, when I seen that.
Opposite.
Man.
I feel the opposite.
Well, I'm happy for you then. Fuck that shit.
Hey!
Yeah,
I've been doing it. Trying to go be the Overthinkers podcast.
When we say that we drink too much or not enough?
Hey, my dog. Oh, we're out here. Fucking Kevin. Thank you.
I just realized that. He's always here, man. That's what's up,
bro. I remember like it was yesterday, man. I had because you were probably drunk when you responded to me, but like I remember like it was yesterday.
Shit. He said, I remember like you remember the first episode how drunk this motherfucker got.
Oh my god, the man was trying to kill me with a sword. Hey Mo,
this motherfucker.
I posted that picture today.
What a well-behaved dog. That motherfucker's just chilling.
Oh yeah,
This is my hero. But no,
Millie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Millie's my hero. But
He's
no,
just chilling.
I remember Mark being so drunk and then looking at me like, "We're gonna go an hour and a half." And
Oh my
bro,
God.
don't tell me, tell your co-host because you're leaving him in the.
And
dark.
I was like, 2 hours.
Yeah. We're going 2 hours.
We're gonna stay here tonight.
Y'all boys bought 4 hours for the month and used 2 of them hoes the first day. And Mo had no fucking idea.
Really did, man.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
sitting there like, what
Y'all
we gonna
scheduled
talk
it.
about for another 45 minutes, bro?
Bro.
And really, nothing.
Nothing. You can say that now because it was.
I was just making shit up, too.
It was the first episode, though. I mean,
Yeah,
Carlos-
yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
say this: anytime y'all did fuck up, I told y'all. It's not like I told you,
Yeah.
"Hey, great job, guys." Fucking
No,
Most
no.
definitely.
Carlos was a realist at the end of the day. He was
Oh,
a
man.
realist. He would tell me,
realist.
be like, hey, bro, y'all got one person watching y'all. And I'm like, hey, so it was a good time tonight.
Ain't nobody watching. Ain't nobody watching y'all right now.
Here's the thing: it's hard to hold an audience after an hour,
Yeah.
and sometimes
45 minutes.
Mo never did this, but sometimes Mark will feeling himself.
I
and he's
think
like,
I-
let's extend the time a little bit. Like, okay, we can extend it, but I'm letting you know right now that 13 went to 5, went to 2, went to 1, and I'm pretty sure it's me.
Yo, yeah.
After an
nah.
hour and a half, it's like it's me, guys. It's just me.
Prophets out of here.
Prophet's out of here. He's had enough of my shit. He's the Mexican that brought the crown.
Hey, make sure he kill that shit or take it with him.
We will, bro. We will.
Thank you. Prophet, thank you for everything, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I want to get you on this year. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on.
Same year.
This year.
Next 6
Yeah. I'll hit you up at 6.
Well, whenever shit.
But, man. Yeah.
Yo, Carlos, man.
I've been having fun retired, man. I like it.
Yeah.
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 What shenanigans you been getting into? Do you find your mental health better? What's Ecuador?
What's Ecuador? Is that a island?
Let me know when you're recording, Jay.
Oh, we good.
We good.
Oh, you already recording audio?
The red
Yeah,
light.
I just gave you the thumbs up like 5 times.
Okay,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Every time you say, "Hey, tell me when we're
Okay,
good,"
so
it's like,
so we had technical difficulties. I actually had to delete some shit from our first year.
We don't care, Mark.
To be able to get to this point. So if y'all have like some weird technical difficulties
Yeah.
in the midst of watching this,
Yeah.
it's because I had to
well,
delete
they're
some shit from my.
not because it's going to be edited so smoothly that they won't get those
They
differences.
won't
Supposed to be
see.
Look at the
It's so-
professional here. The guy that's been doing this forever and now suddenly wants to give up on us. Well, you
Let me
did.
tell you something.
Not on us.
He
I'm talking
had,
about
I'm
your
saying he had other.
Let's get it clear.
your listeners. You gave. Well, maybe you didn't even give up on your listeners. What was the reason?
What was
happened?
the reason?
Why, man?
Yeah,
why
man.
why is the
Why
on
the
tap not
sudden
here?
Why is On Tap not here? Shit, On Tap is not here. Not for any fault of On Taps. I mean, shit. Sometimes my podcast is very guest reliant, and Mark, I don't know if you're in frame or not. You're over here laxing in the fucking chair. Okay. I mean, it really wasn't an On Tap thing. It was more of a studio thing. My time was not with y'all, not with a couple podcasts. I love y'all. First, let me start with this. Congratulations on 1 year. I
Appreciate
fucking
it,
love
man.
you guys.
Appreciate it.
When you were talking about, you love this show. Like, yeah, it's 1 year for you. Give it 5, bro. I've been at
Thank
this for
you.
5 fucking years, man.
Yeah,
And-
catch up, motherfuckers.
No, not even that. It's just your outlook. Not will change, but as the lumps roll in, so will the wear and tear.
Right.
And I've just been worn and torn, man. Pause, I guess. But
No.
for 5 years, I've been, and for the last 2 years, this was new to me. I opened up the studio with the intention of finding dope podcasts and helping them as much as I can, right? And what I got was a small handful of dope podcasts that I could help. Some podcasts that could have been good, but they didn't want my help. I just had to sit there and fucking twist the knobs and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then a bunch of podcasts that were never going to be good, and they paid on time, so that was cool.
Right.
And then
Still send them our way.
yeah. And so, so it was no fault of On Taps. I mean, bro, I love doing the podcast. I love sitting here talking to people like KD. I mean, I never had a bad time.
Shout out, Black Jesus.
Shit, I was talking to him yesterday, bro. I fucking love Slink. Slink Johnson's a great guy and a genuine guy. One guy, I mean, shit, he found out about us through the merch when we were doing Make America Trill Again shit.
Yeah.
And then
Shout out, Bun.
He was just, we made it, and then he hopped up. But yeah, I mean, shit, Slink caught onto it before the Bunco signed, and so we sent him out some stuff, And the guy that owned the company at the time, I could have told him this was a bad idea. That man sent out some red hats to a Crip. You fucking moron. The guy that owned Southside before I owned it, me and Horvath owned it, was a fucking idiot. He just had a lot of white privilege, so it worked out well. But he's asking if you want to hit that bottle.
I'll get one more shot.
Kill it.
If I get one more shot. All right.
But yeah, continue.
Oh, wait,
Go ahead,
time out before. While I'm singing some T-Pain, fuck Usher, bro. T-Pain should have never fucking felt no type of way about what Usher said, because Usher tried to replicate that motherfucking T-Pain for years, bro.
Oh my God.
Bro,
oh
fuck
my
what?
God.
What happened?
My God.
What happened?
Usher
What happened?
woke that man T-Pain up on a plane to
You didn't see what happened?
What happened? Yeah, what
You
happened?
didn't see this? Usher woke this man up on a plane about 6 years ago and told him that he ruined music for real singers.
Usher said that to T-Pain? Or about T-Pain?
To T-Pain, to his face. He woke him up. T-Pain was asleep on a plane. And Usher woke him up, or he had a stewardess wake him up so he can come talk to him. And he's like, hey, you ruined fucking music. And T-Pain said he was depressed for 4 years about that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Usher's trying to replicate T-Pain's sound.
Yeah.
And maybe he didn't want to because, you know, he's signed to a label and labels...
So the joke is on Usher. That's what we're saying.
At the end of the day, labels tell you what to do when you're that type of cat. But at the same time, you still
Okay,
put
let me
those
ask you
records
this.
out there. But what were we talking about?
Who made a bigger influence, Usher or T-Pain?
Usher. But T-Pain never tried to copy Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure though?
Yes.
As much as I probably love Usher's music a little bit more than T-Pain's, who made a bigger impact though?
Usher.
I think Pain did.
Auto-tune.
Pain. That's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah.
T-Pain made a bigger impact.
Here's the thing, though. Auto-tune,
Anybody could sing,
Auto-tune's always
but
been around.
I think T-Pain
Auto-tune
made
is
it.
popular, though.
Auto-tune's always been around.
I think T-Pain, he
No.
made it popular.
Exactly.
He made it
No.
popular because auto-tune been out since the 80s.
Carlos, come on, man.
Computer
Yeah,
love.
Let me finish
I mean,
what I was gonna
808s
say.
and Heartbreaks, Carlos.
There he goes,
All
stepping
right,
out the
so-
camera again.
so,
No,
yeah,
he's not even on
there's the
camera
mark
anywhere.
we know.
Carlos, don't worry.
There's the mark we
first
know.
of all, we can talk about 808s and how Kanye used T-Pain's drums on it.
Okay, and come on, man.
All right. So, anyways,
Which is crazy.
T-Pain. So Usher has a bigger influence on the game overall. The bigger influence over the last 10 years, yes, T-Pain might have that because he utilized auto-tune. But what people didn't realize was T-Pain could sing the whole time. What people didn't realize was T-Pain could actually go. So they thought he was one of these artists out of the many artists that are
He spoke about that on that show on Netflix.
that are compensating by using auto-tune. He never needed it, but he had a voice, and that's why the auto-tune sounded so good.
Yeah.
So for Usher to say he ruined music for real singers, T-Pain is a real singer. You're just a fuckboy. And you're signed to a label who said, we don't want what you're doing. Put some auto-tune on it.
Yeah.
He was a victim of the circumstance. He should be mad at his label, not at T-Pain. And the fact that T-Pain, I'm so sorry, T-Pain, that you were depressed for 4 years over something Usher Raymond said. That boy has herpes.
I mean, people been hating on
from a
T-Pain
big
for a
girl.
while, man.
And if he has it, that means R. Kelly has it because they were fucking with the same girl.
R. Kelly been had it.
Yeah. If anything, that's where she got it.
Yo,
But yeah, people
That was a
been,
good one.
People been hating on.
But let's talk about me.
Yeah.
No.
no, we should, man. Carlos,
So yeah, man. So
Carlos, man. You so.
Oh yeah, we were talking about.
I think yeah. So why?
Yeah, no, that was it. It was just
You were drained out.
I was drained, man. I was tired, man. You know, my podcast was not.
I'm not even trying to put our conversations out there on driving home because that's between me and you. But now that you're putting it out.
And shit?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm talking about like just in general, like how you felt and you just. And I remember you told me and, huh? Oh, okay. Shit, I got you.
But yeah, no, like it was just it just stacked up, man. It was just like people weren't appreciating my time, and I was like, I could do this shit. I could still do this shit without doing without owning this bitch, you know, or without being in this bitch. I can do my own shit without having to be here, and like for shows like yours, for shows like the Do Rag Report or the R&R Movie Show, you know, those shows made all the disrespect I was getting worth it. But the disrespect adds up. And, you know, shit, we were about to be finished with this hoe. Like the lease was coming up. Gabe was done with it. And I was getting to that point, and didn't help. But they were like, I'll talk about it.
Okay. As long as you want to talk about it. Okay, I don't want you to spill anything.
You don't have to twist my way. Okay. We can fight, bro. I ain't tripping. But shows like that,
So we're keeping this. We're keeping this.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay,
bro.
okay.
But it wasn't even just him. It was shows like that.
Okay.
Because that wasn't the only show like that. There was a lot of shows disrespecting me.
Right.
My time. I'd come up here and then you cancel. Like, bro, you told me you'd be here at 5, or I'm gonna be here at 5:30, and at 6:30 you tell me you ain't gonna come. All right. Well, I've wasted a few hours up here.
Right.
That shit adds up, man.
Yeah.
That shit adds up. And so, like, shit like that, people that aren't taking it seriously. And that's my fault for not having these type of contingencies in my verbiage when I book time. Like, hey, if you fuck me over this X amount of times, that's got to count as one of your sessions. That's my fault. That is my fault.
Yeah.
But that type of shit just added up, and bad podcasts like that just added up on me. I was like, I wish I could just turn people down.
Yeah.
But I need everyone in this bitch.
Yeah.
And so, that shit just added up for me. That, and then my personal life, man. My father got really in. He's really in bad shape right now.
Right.
My grandfather just passed away.
Rest in peace, brother.
I was in a car accident.
Oh wow.
There was a bunch of shit that
you're okay.
I'm good, man. Here's the thing, man. I was in a car accident and we were fucked up, but we weren't the cause of the problem. But we also couldn't call the cops because we were fucked up.
Right.
And the dude drove off. He hit us from behind at a red light and drove off. And so all this shit added up to this day. I was like, man, if I wasn't over it now, I could barely fucking move at the time. I was like, I'm fucking tired.
Right.
I've been disrespected twice this week on the podcast front. I'm over it, bro.
Right.
I'm just over it. I'm done. And so, what you dancing around for? You need a drink?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get some water.
But
I'm listening though.
Yeah, and that's just what it was. It was a bunch of disrespect adding up. My podcast, for me, I love doing it, and I've done it for 5 years. But at the same time, it was just like, mild disrespect on the guests that didn't show up, and stuff like that. But it was all the other stuff. Being an owner just took the fun out of it.
Right. Yeah. Can I ask you something though?
Yeah, go crazy.
Because we learned so much from you.
Oh yeah.
And I
love you guys, man.
Yeah. I love you too, man.
I brought my old co-host here to watch y'all. It wasn't y'all hottest episode. And
that was not a good one.
That was not y'all's hottest episode, but I brought my old I don't remember. But when I had that white boy sitting in here, and he was my old co-host, I was like, because y'all remind me of a young me.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all's podcast is hot. I fuck with it. I fuck with the attention to detail. I fuck with the dedication.
I know you fuck with this episode because it's all everywhere.
Yeah. And so I told my boy, I was like, come through and watch these boys, man, because we could have just went out drinking and never came up here. But I was like, if you still love podcasting, you got to watch these guys. And then I forgot what happened.
I think I was depressed. I was sad or something.
It just wasn't the hottest. And I was like, and we went
sad
out,
boy
and we
Mark
still went
vibes.
out drinking later. And I was like, I promise you, they're usually better than that.
Damn, Los, you saying?
I told Mark this.
No, it's true though because I even told him. I said you invited him on our bad day.
It is all good, man.
At that point, when I had invited him too, it was like y'all were on a 5 fucking show tear, 5 or 6 show tear. It was like I couldn't have predicted this being the bad one because y'all have been tearing it up for 6 weeks consecutively.
Yeah, man.
So I invited someone that I respected in the game to come watch y'all, because I respect him in the game and how much detail he puts into it.
Yeah.
But y'all show reminds me of how we used to put the love and care into the TLC. Into the podcast game, and that's why I invited him over here.
And you know what I really love, man, is just your passion because from you talking about the bad things and the good things and everything, even complimenting us, it means a lot to me, man. Because when I first put out the Facebook post and I said, yo, I'm thinking about starting a podcast. Mm-hmm. You were the first one to reach out to me and say, hey, bro, holla at me. Let's work something out.
Yeah.
And you reached out to me. And from there, I wasn't just a podcast show that was out here, paying for studio rent or whatever. I was literally someone that was being scolded and taught a lot of things from you. And those ride homes we would take, and I would ask you, I'd be like, Carlos, what can I do better? And you would tell me. So, Carlos, I just want to say, man, I understand you actually had more great moments than bad, but you know what I'm saying? You have your trial and your errors, and at the end of the day, brother, I can only thank you so much for what you've done, and we wouldn't be doing this for a second year if it wasn't for, you know what I'm saying, for you.
That's real.
Thank you.
That's real, bro.
And
even that first episode, you coached us through that.
Yeah, and let me tell you, it's also on y'all, man, because for as many podcasts that can take that criticism, some people pay me for my opinion.
Yeah.
And then they reject my opinion because it doesn't line up with me patting them on the back and telling them that they did a great job.
Yeah.
And then they'll just ignore that fact that they'll ignore everything I told them, and then they'll do the same shit. And like, hey, bro, at the end of the day, I'm sitting at that table getting paid.
Right.
That's just what it is. I'm at that table getting paid.
And what's crazy, it never felt like that with you.
But and it doesn't have to feel that way
Right.
if you take the criticism. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Yeah.
What you need to hear so your next episode's better than your last.
Right.
I think if you look under the table, there might be a note sticky to this table that says you're only as good as your last podcast. And I'm serious. I'm dead fucking serious. There might be a note thumbtacked to this table that says you're only as good as your last podcast.
You motherfucker.
Right there. What's it say?
You
It's for whoever found it, so they know. What's it say? I'm left-handed, so it's probably terrible.
You're only as good as your last pod. Make sure this one doesn't suck.
There's no back. Make sure
shit
this
is
one
crazy.
doesn't suck.
Is the camera getting that?
And that was my philosophy for all podcasts.
Wow.
You're only as good as your last podcast. Make sure your last podcast
We're keeping
doesn't
it there.
fucking suck. And some people couldn't accept that. And I would.
You're gonna make me cry, man.
That's the
We're
thing. I
keeping
wouldn't
that
just
shit.
tell people that they suck.
You
I would tell them what
you
they did wrong.
motherfucker.
I would even tell Mark. Mark, you said seriously 31 times.
Yep.
I would
Or even how I would introduce a question. You're
Yeah. Oh yeah, that exactly too. So let me ask you. Or so I was wondering. Bro, you said so I was wondering 11 times.
You motherfucker.
And it's not even. It doesn't sound that big, that big of a deal. But when you're listening, you're like, that's what I hear is this guy phrases all his questions the same way.
Right.
Or this guy does this the same way.
Right.
And it's just little stuff like that. It's meticulous.
Yeah.
But it's just phrasing. It's just phrasing.
Fucking
and
Carlos,
some people
man.
can't even stand that. Some people can't even stand the fact that, hey, bro, you said this 31 times. All right, well, blah, 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 see you next week. All
That's
right.
the way I talk.
That's the way I talk when I'm a fucking hater.
Yeah.
Or when what's that dude's name? Patty. There was this one dude named Patty. That boy sucked ass.
We're not gonna get him on the show,
Carlo,
right?
Carlo just putting all these motherfuckers on blast. Like, I
Patty
don't
don't podcast
I don't
no
got to
more.
deal with y'all no more. So
Patty don't podcast
You're
no
trash.
more. You want to know why he doesn't podcast no more? Because he sucked at it. He did 3 shows here, sucked ass at it, and every time I told him the same shit, and he didn't fucking take it into consideration. And then he went to another studio, did 2 more, and then he quit. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. You should have quit after the 3 you paid for, or after the 4. he paid for 4, but he took the time, in 3. He should have quit then.
See,
it wasn't good.
This is why I applaud people like you guys have been doing for a whole year. Because a lot of people think it's easy, right? Like,
Nah, it ain't, man.
Like a lot of people's mindset is, how hard can it be to just talk shit or to just get
Shit, man.
Like there's a lot more than just sitting on
really
here
is.
and
It
talking
all
on the mic.
depends
It really
on
is.
what type of podcast you have. If you have a podcast where it's just you and your homeboy, which is how it was,
Right.
y'all talk, y'all cut up. That's great. I'm more like I can give you more. I can sit on that desk and give you advice on the talking, but like when it comes to interviewing and stuff like that, that's where I shine, bro. That's where I've been doing for almost all my life, even before I started podcasting. I was writing for these websites and shit like that. So it's like, it's not like I'm speaking ignorantly when I give you advice. You're paying for that advice, bro. What you do with it is up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that shit added up. That and the disrespect, like I said, a disrespect of my time.
Yeah.
That shit added up.
I've been disrespected a lot on this episode already. So,
I bet.
So I get what you're saying.
Welcome to the rodeo. Welcome to the rodeo.
Can I add something?
And these guys right here, bro, like I said earlier, I love these guys, and they
Love you too,
they
man.
always respected my time. And anytime they felt like they weren't, they apologized. It's like, y'all are tripping because I've had it way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is like I've been in I'm in like 8 different relationships at one time, and 6 of them are abusive.
Yeah.
So y'all are my good relationship.
Yeah, man.
Y'all can be 10 minutes late. I'm not crying.
Yeah, man.
There are podcasts that would literally have me sitting up here for an hour and a half just to cancel. An hour and a half after their scheduled time just to cancel. So shit like that added up,
Carlos.
I can see that being, yeah.
Carlos.
especially over 2 years.
Carlos, I don't want this to be the last time, man.
Absolutely.
And not just for us, but I'm talking about for
Hey.
you. I hope that this
Yeah.
is the last time for you.
Hey man, you can catch me on Twitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be talking much on that hoe. I'm playing music. I'm just doing what I want to do.
Nah, you're still talking. You're still
no,
talking.
man. I did my first.
Can't
Twitch
shut
stream.
you up, man.
I did my first Twitch stream a couple nights ago, I couldn't sleep, and I was like, I want to listen to music. Let me hop on Twitch and just play music for an hour. And I took a couple of requests, although I don't normally take requests. I don't get.
Why didn't you take my puddle of mud?
That's tomorrow. I'm going to be playing music. And,
Okay.
And I know I said I'm not doing podcasts.
You're like, Mark, you're just playing, right?
No, yeah. I also didn't know if you were serious.
I wasn't.
I also don't. Okay, I didn't think you were. But I'm also going to be talking to my boy Kang, who I owe this to. Whether you, if I'm your podcast father, then Kang is your podcast grandfather, because Kang taught me everything I needed to know about podcasts.
Link us up, man. I would love to have him on.
Kang is a great. Shout out to fucking Kang, man. And yeah, I'm gonna have him on my Twitch stream tomorrow. Late. We're doing it late. Because he's an engineer. And what happened was I met Kang at a concert.
Yeah.
I didn't know this guy. I met him at a concert. He was friends with one of the people I was taking pictures of, because I was there to take pictures and write an article about the concert.
Right.
And I told him, and he was like, "Hey, what you doing?" Blah blah blah. I told him about the podcast. He showed up. We were having audio difficulties.
Right.
And he's an engineer, so he hooked us up with the fucking knowledge, and then like gave us his number, shit like that. He's like, "Hey, anytime you need me, let me know." And so that's my and over the last 5 years, if you're familiar with my work, I have always shouted out Kang. So if I'm gonna do one last like podcast, it's gonna be tomorrow night, and it's not even gonna be a podcast because I have no question. I'm not studying. I'm not doing any of this shit. We're just gonna talk because I love talking music. I love talking shop with this guy. He's a great mind.
Where can we find it?
Southside DMG on Twitch, which I'm gonna change my name on that host soon.
Okay.
Probably to see Roscoe Harper or something like that. Don't steal my fucking name, please.
They won't. That's a hard name to copy.
It is.
Yeah, man. And before we go, man, because I gotta get, I want to get Jarvis and Spacely on here.
Yes. I'm sorry.
No. You are good. You are good, brother. Carlos, before we go, I just want to say thank you, man. Real talk, because
for real,
there is no Overthinkers podcast without you.
That's not true.
No. Listen. Hold on. No. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me on this one.
Let me say what I gotta say.
Okay, go ahead.
Say what you gotta say.
Okay.
That's not true, because y'all had the drive, and like you said earlier, when you have your mind set to something, you're gonna do it.
Right.
So whether or not I invited you over here to fucking record with us, or you went somewhere else, y'all were gonna do what y'all were gonna do, and y'all were gonna be great at it. I don't know if y'all would have got the advice that I was gonna give you, but y'all were gonna be great at what y'all do, man. And honestly, like, I've sat here for many a podcast. I've been doing this studio thing for 2 years, man. Mm-hmm. I've sat here and listened to some bad podcasts. I've sat here and listened to some podcasts with potential. And I've listened to some podcasts that just are fire right off the rip. And y'all had that strong medium between being fire off the rip
and like just mediocre.
Y'all just need a little elbow grease. And so there's nothing wrong with that, because what y'all grew into over a year was this very dope podcast. This very dope podcast where artists can sit here and get over questioned. And that's something I told you afterward. I was like, hey, one time I told you, I was like, hey, bro, I know you're trying to be the Nardwuar of this shit, but like, leave some questions for the second interview. You know?
Yeah, I remember that.
You killed me for that, and I loved it for it. And I got better from that.
And that's the thing. So y'all had the makings, man. Y'all already had the drive. Y'all already had the passion, and y'all took constructive criticism. Yes, sir. And that's probably the hardest thing for a lot of people to do, is take that criticism and actually apply it and not let it bother them. Even if it did bother you, you know, you didn't let it affect your next episode. You took it. And like that one time I told you, you said you framed your questions the same way this many times. The very next episode, I counted, and you changed it up. I was like, so you took my notes and you actually applied it to how you do podcasts. And so y'all were always going to be great. Y'all were always going to be great. That has nothing to do with me. I was lucky enough to sit in here with y'all. Man. And it's all love, man. I really do love. And if one of y'all are sick or out of town, y'all need a co-host.
Don't say it, because I'm gonna hold you to it.
Just hold me to it, bro. Just come scoop me up, and I'm here. I'm there.
J-Vaz, remember you said that?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that part. But no.
I'm starting to feel sick already.
Right?
But no, I mean, shit, bro. Like, y'all are my bros, man. Y'all are my bros.
I appreciate it, man. We appreciate it.
Mo, I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro.
I love you, bro. I love you to death, Mark. I love you to death, man. Y'all are great.
Fuck the podcast. We're gonna drink outside of this too and have karaoke nights and all that shit.
Of course, man. Of course.
Shout out to J-Vaz too, because there, you know. I didn't get to tell you this when I saw you a couple days ago, but I don't know if you heard, but I used to do podcasts, and to prepare for podcasts, I would watch, if I had someone that had other interviews, I'd watch those other interviews to make sure I'm not asking the same things. And J-Vaz made it hard for some of those people because I don't want to ask the same question. And J-Vaz has very good interviews. So shout out to J-Vaz too. We don't know each other very well, but I've had some guests on my show that have done your show, and I would watch those hoes, and I would make sure that I would frame things differently, and I'd watch like one artist do like 3 shows, and I'm like, okay, that one sucks. Okay, J-Vaz has some good fucking questions. And I would have to cross some shit off my list, or if it came up organically, if during the artist conversation, I would have to, okay, well, I didn't want to ask this, but here we go. So shout out to J-Vaz too. I believe wholeheartedly y'all are in great hands with J-Vaz.
Yeah, man. We are.
He's a fucking badass. From the interviews I've seen,
We blessed, bro.
Yeah, I believe.
From you to him, man. We literally got the alley oop.
Yeah,
legitimately, and y'all
not just any alley oop.
Y'all are great. And y'all are going to bring more business into this motherfucker as well because people can aspire to be like the Overthinkers.
Thank you,
I'll
man.
drink to that.
Thank you, man.
Drink that Cayman Jack, though. Don't
I'm a drinker.
Don't cheers to no with no water.
Come on, Carlos, man. Damn, bro.
And if y'all want a few more notes before I'm out of here, I got you. No, I'm just
Shit, if I didn't have work tomorrow.
I said notes. I didn't say party.
Oh,
we had some good times in this bitch, though. We had some good drinking times in this bitch, though.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yo.
I could tell we had like 8 bags full of fucking liquor and beer.
And I will say most of them hoes came from this show. I've done a lot of shows in 2 years.
We still got to continue that liquor collection.
But a lot of them hoes came here because their guests are wild. My guests are crazy. Them the boys that they have on are wild. All right. Most of them bottles were from this show. Even most of the wine bottles were from this show.
Yeah.
Liquor bottles, it was like 50-50. Wine bottles, it was 75. A couple of them from when I had some bitches up here.
My God, man. Carlos, I love you, man.
Carlos,
I love
man.
y'all.
Thank you, man.
I love y'all too. Thank you for having me on.
See Roscoe Harper on IG.
See Roscoe Harper on IG.
Underscore.
C__ Roscoe Harper on IG.
Twitch.
Twitch is at Southside DMG. And if you're curious enough to listen to my...
Yeah, I got you.
If you're if you're curious enough to listen to my old podcast, if you just type in my name, Carlos Diaz, on any streaming platform, you'll find them hoes.
Let's get it, man.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, man.
No
I'll
doubt,
see y'all
man.
episode
Thank
100.
you.
Episode 100.
Oh, yeah.
1,000, 100, all that
shit. If you need me before then, just let me know.
I love you, brother.
Love y'all too, man.
Love you too,
Sincerely. Happy 1 year.
Yep.
Thank you, man.
Y'all look-
Oh, that was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Y'all get over Carlos, man. Hit the button.
Hey, y'all need to take this rolling chair away from Mark. All right.
Noted.
I like how we act like John Legend's not in the background, just hanging with
I was
us.
gonna say something about that picture too, but
You love John. One of our last episodes, you were singing Greenlight.
I was just about to say green light to the fucking door. So.
Hey, man, it's been fun. We got
Fucking Carlos, man.
We got one last guest. We got 2 guests that are gonna actually join us at one time.
Yeah.
because it's a
Pull another
hometown
chair.
thing.
Pull another chair.
Oh yeah, no, we are. Hey, Jarvis,
Go on, pull up.
pull up. Get that second chair over here.
Hey, Spidey Webb.
My bad, Spidey Webher. Huh?
Webber.
I'm calling him Jarvis. Spidey
Yeah,
Webber.
man. For all the listeners, this episode has been all over the place, but it's bittersweet, man. This is our 1 year anniversary. This is a collection of people who's been a part of this journey. So we just taking this time all day to get with people who's been a part of this and share their insights and I guess give us our flowers. But right now, who we have is
Our last guest for the night.
Last guest.
We got Spacely.jones
Yep.
and Spidey Webher in the building. This has been a celebration, damn it.
Spacely.
And I promise, if y'all have been watching or listening to this point on Spotify and YouTube, thank you very much. Or if you're just watching this on Instagram, and we're going to clip this out into where we make them look special, we can clip it out for YouTube just for them. then, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate y'all watching as well. You know what I'm saying, on IG and all that other shit, man. We are here with the greats, man.
Yeah.
So what's super cool about this part is that these were the first people I could no. This is true. This is true.
It's a couple of firsts right here.
No. This
a
is
couple
the
of firsts
first
right
people
here.
from my hometown that supported the podcast and came to do some content.
Definitely
with us.
say that. Yeah.
Outside of where's Byron at, man? We should have brought
He's
Byron.
just getting off work.
Oh my guy, man. Fuck. But yeah, you from Spacely to Byron to Spidey, man. You know, these were the first group of dudes to actually support me from my hometown when I started doing the podcast shit. So I appreciate y'all being here today in celebration of our year, man. How are y'all feeling?
Speaking of Byron, he right here on the live.
Yo,
That
shout out
motherfucker.
Byron Bandana was good.
What's good,
was
family?
Good, bro. Was good.
You
was
better save
good.
that live, by the way, and download it and send it to me.
I got you, my boy.
Bet, man.
Hell
How y'all
yeah.
feeling, man?
And niggas is great.
Hey, we good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We good.
Amazing. How y'all feeling?
Oh man, we good, man.
we're beautiful,
I mean,
man.
I'm on a high right now.
I'm gonna grab me another water because I got work tomorrow. But I'm
not
feeling
a for
amazing.
real high, but I'm just saying, man. Just the love, man. The love we be getting, and it's all good, man.
Yeah,
It's all good.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It felt good, the energy that we had so far, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of glad that the amount of guests showed up that did, because it could have been a 5-hour podcast or some shit.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I'm like, you know
Surprisingly,
what?
we only on 2 hours, really.
So the Young Knight and everybody else,
Yeah,
they were
man.
just like, yo, man, I might pull
Feel
up.
like we've been in here
Everybody was
5
like,
hours.
hey, man, I'll catch y'all next time. Don't worry about it, because you know what I'm saying, it's been a long podcast, but I'm glad that y'all are here, and I appreciate y'all. And at the end of the day, man, like the love that's been shown today, it keeps me going, man. It makes me feel
Hell
like
yeah.
it
Hell yeah,
makes me
man.
feel like I actually presented a platform that is worthy enough to make y'all feel important.
Y'all
No,
did.
you definitely did. Yeah,
You
definitely
know,
did, man.
I
This
never-
is definitely
Especially
something.
from where we come from.
Hell yeah, man.
And bringing something that's just starting in your mind and making it to reality, man. Especially from where we come from, that's not something that too many people do. So the fact that y'all made it a year and then made it consistent, bro, this is definitely an accomplishment, man. Y'all should
Appreciate
definitely
it,
get
bro.
drunk and not
Appreciate it,
go to work
appreciate
and
it.
call it Mark.
If I had more sick time, I would, but I don't.
Nah, this is already self-incrimination. So
Oh, it's fine. We're not live though, so I can put this out later. It's fine. It's not fun.
True story.
It's fine, man.
Well, I'm live, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah, it's all good. We're not employed at the same spot, and even if there's mutual people, well,
That's true. We definitely
fuck
not employed
them.
at the
It's
same
all
spot.
good, man.
Yeah, man. So what y'all been on since the? Well, I kind of already spilled it. I mean, Spidey, I know you've been. You stay working. You stay.
Yeah, he
moving.
did our
You
intro
stay
video,
doing
man.
it.
The intro video
He did our intro
was
video.
beautiful. That was a great night, by the way.
It was, man. It definitely was. That was a great night.
Hey,
For the
appreciate
fact-
that, bro. Appreciate that, bro.
For
That
the
was
fact
a fun
that
night, man.
that whole night got like minimized to only 40 seconds, dude.
Man,
Almost
that was a fun night, man.
Almost fought
We
some-
ain't gonna go into straight detail.
No, we can't.
Too much was
No, we
going on at
can't.
one time.
no, not too much, but as far as
Not
like,
too much, man.
I almost fought somebody that night.
Yeah. So did I. Well, yeah, we were supposed to be beating somebody's ass
Tell
that
me
night.
about this.
Yeah, bro. We were supposed to be beating somebody's ass that night,
Almost
man.
fought somebody that night.
you
It's like,
talking about
don't
this?
fuck with my friends, man. He was
I
like,
was just trying not to go to jail that
it was
night.
a dude, and he had
Yeah,
like a
man.
button up on. He was like, "Nah, man, I'm like, no, you're not, man."
No,
I was-
he not.
He was like, "If I wanted to, I could do this in parking lot." I was like, "Then you would have done it already, fucker."
Yeah,
I was like, "Don't fuck with my
Straight up,
fucking
man.
friends, man."
It ain't much
That
to
that
talk
night
about
was
when you-
wild, man.
You
But
gonna
like
do
I
it.
say, it was a beautiful night, man.
Yeah,
I'm
we
glad we didn't we ain't show our true colors. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can get that way.
Man,
Yeah.
what,
Told me the whole thing.
bro, man.
I can't hold back a spider.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Can you
dog.
imagine two little dudes holding each other back? That shit would be hilarious. Pause, but
Niggas got that look.
His
that
friend
look,
was
man.
trying to save him. His friend was.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
nah.
Ask me, man. Oh
Friend
man,
was
that
trying to
night was
save
crazy. That dude.
If it
he
wasn't
was
for
about
his
that-
friend, he probably would have got his
low
ass
key,
whooped.
because he was
Yeah.
about that close,
His
man.
friend was really like,
He was
man,
about
listen,
that
he's
close.
just drunk.
And I don't get like that. I don't get violent.
and this is that scene that y'all seen in our intro video where Mo is playing the pool, where he's playing at the pool table. That's where this incident.
That's
went
where it
down.
started. That's
Yeah,
where it started.
Yeah.
Like the motherfucker was mad I whooped his ass in pool or something. Which I did win that game, by the way.
That was a fun night. Jarvis had the best tacos in his life. At
Hell
least he
yeah.
acted like it.
Nah, it was definitely good.
Shout out to
Yeah, yeah.
Boombox Tacos.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Jarvis
We started off in like down, like Midtown.
Third Ward.
down
We was
to
in
there,
Third Ward.
yeah.
Third Ward. Axelrad.
And then we went there, then
yeah.
we took it to Sugarland after that.
It was fun. It was definitely
The
fun.
haunting.
Entertaining. Entertaining would be the entertaining and unnecessary would be the two words, man.
Oh, man.
Entertaining and
and the
unnecessary.
fact that he minimized that to 40 seconds, I watched it. I was like, if only they knew.
yeah, that was a fun night, though.
Jarvis, man, what's been up, man? How's business going? What's good?
Man, I've been trying to stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Just working. You know, found a new way to be more professional with the way
Yeah.
I book.
I love
So,
it.
Yeah, I
that
seen that,
definitely-
man. You gotta fill out a
I've
form
gotten
now.
it, yeah.
My boy Spider said,
Definitely.
"Damn these DMs,
Hey,
goddamn,
man,
fill out
it's-
this damn
it's-
form."
It's a blessing. I've had a lot of great compliments from that. Like just
That's
the
professionalism,
fact that
man.
people can get receipts. Like
Yeah.
man, I get a receipt when I send you my payment. So it's just I get a lot of like, hey man, thank you for being professional. And then it weeds out the people that don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So it's almost like it's like how you want to say it? It's like you know it's a form of weeding out the lazy, you know.
Yeah.
If it's not something that you really want to take, if you don't take your craft that serious, you're not gonna want to go through the steps that I'm doing.
Yeah.
If you just looking for a quick video, listen, I just need
Right,
a
right.
cameraman. You know that cameraman talk. I just need a cameraman to
Right.
shoot my video. Then 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna go through the process
Yeah.
that it's gonna take to book me. So it definitely weeds out. I don't have no issues with the people
Yeah.
that I'm booking with, and it weeds out a lot of other stuff that I don't want to speak into existence.
Yeah.
But it definitely weeds out a lot of stuff.
Well, I mean, I'm glad it's working out for you. I mean, because
Yeah.
even when Mark brought it to my attention that that's how it was going to be. I mean, and we still, I think you still filled it out.
Yeah, he
just,
did. He did.
just for our our services that we wanted. So I mean, it's good, man. I mean, it's your business, it's your brand,
Thank
and you've grown, to where you are. I mean, it's just bigger and it's beautiful to watch. And it's crazy, man, because
Super Saiyan, boy.
oh man, it's crazy, man, because for y'all, for the viewers and the listeners, I mean,
This is
we all
Spider-Man over here, man.
walk
Speaking of
the.
Spider-Man, I'm gonna get to that in a sec. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I'm just for the same, man. It's just beautiful to witness the growth. I know we talk about it all the time when you was on your episode, which was a dope episode as well.
that was a fun one, man.
Yeah, it was a fun episode.
We were deep that day.
That also kicked off our other segment, the OT Flow series, where we would get into later with Spacely here, being the very first guy.
We didn't even touch on the OT Flow series. We were touching on it with him then. Yeah.
Because he was the very first one.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm saying, like, for us to have walked the same hallways together, man, and just to see, we all at one point. And it's crazy, even though I'm the oldest out of all of us, but it's
You're a
it's
year
cool.
older.
I mean, I'm
chill.
only a year older, but still, it's crazy though. It's to see that we all doing something that we love, and being successful at it.
Right, man.
Probably not at the highest success, obviously, where we're not, but just being consistent and doing what we've been doing. So, give me your flowers now, man. Like you dope, and keep it going. So.
Appreciate that,
beautiful, man.
Appreciate that, man. Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of the Spider-Man thing, I'm not
Talk
gonna
about
get
it.
too deep
Talking to Mike,
into
though.
it.
Talking to Mike. Talking to Mike.
I'm not gonna get too deep into it, right? Right? Yes, I can't hear myself. But speaking of that, while I'm talking, let me go ahead and put.
Go ahead. There you go.
But speaking of that, not to get too deep into it because I don't wanna,
Yeah,
I don't wanna say too much and then it don't happen. But knowing me, it probably will.
You're
Yeah,
directing.
it's gonna
Right.
happen.
You're directing the next Spider-Man.
Right? No.
Boy.
Okay.
Don't tell me
You
that.
sound like you were setting. You sound like you were setting that up,
Hey
man.
man, listen,
Right?
we all gonna
Like
be
you for the
straight.
alley hoop. We gone, good.
We gone. We out the hood. We done made it.
For real, I was about to say, nigga, we about to-
It's gonna add to my brand. It's something that I want to do. Cause my whole career I've been making content for other people. Music videos,
Right.
commercials, and don't get me wrong, I love making content for other people and bringing their visions to life. And I'm gonna continue to do that. That's not stopping. That's still the main focus of my business. But with those same talents, I do feel like I do need to start making some type of content for myself. So, with me having a lot of free, I don't have a lot of free time.
Black
Let me stop
Spider-Man.
lying.
It's happening.
But me having time, having certain time to myself, I've been gauging some ideas. So I'm definitely gonna be doing something for myself. That's gonna be pretty cool. I'm
little
really,
bit more
really
specific.
excited. I can't do that. I can't
Okay.
do that.
My guy.
But
Well, one thing.
I'm really, really excited about it, and it's been on my mind like nonstop. And if I can, I've been digging into something that I've never been able to do. Like I've been really digging into like 3D animations, and that's not something that I'm really like expert in. I always tell people, if you book me and you're looking for some animations of 3D, you came to the wrong place. But it's really been, it's always that time when you want to elevate into something new, and you just need that willpower to want to do that. So I came up with an idea, and I'm like, man, I think I might want to do this, and it got me into diving into that. And I actually saw a film shot off of a camera that I'm like, man, if he did that, imagine what I can do. So it really inspired me. So it's been on my mind nonstop, and I'm hoping by December. Around December, maybe January time, I can kind of get started on it. So I gotta wait a little bit, but I've definitely been diving into some stuff. So it's really gonna be dope.
I love how you're diving into something that you want to do.
Yeah.
Outside of business related.
Yeah,
and actually, that's probably when the most creative shit is gonna happen for you. When you just do shit for your own entertainment.
Well, I'm actually hoping. Well, I don't know if it's this what you're talking about, but I know when you was on our episode, you mentioned diving into energy drinks.
I'll be right back.
I do still want to do that.
The I can. That's I remember that, man.
Yeah, no, I still do want to do that.
I want you to be able to get into that, man. Man, look, because right now we living in a time now where everybody want to be wild. They, to the eye. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, shit. Like, click. Like, what the fuck is that? What
nigga a gangster and every female wanna do some dumb shit.
straight up.
Yeah,
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So you'll fall, man. It'll fall right into it, man. Like colors and designs. Why you think Crocs is popular again? Yeah. We was wearing Crocs when we was in high school. Because of the colors, the wildness. You know what I'm saying?
It's really the meaning though, like the meaning.
Right.
The kids, you know what I'm saying? The kids coming up, everybody having kids now, so
they
definitely need something like that positive shit.
Yeah, that I can. So I was hoping that's what you was talking about, but it sounds like it's something different. So
it is something different. But I'm definitely I want to say the near future, but definitely in the future, energy drinks is something I drink energy drink damn near every day, so I might as well be drinking my own, right?
Right. Man.
That's something I really do want to dive into, and definitely. Definitely. I'm definitely gonna be doing that. Shoot, at that point. I never thought, I could be a millionaire, but then when I came up with the idea of maybe diving into energy drinks, that was definitely like, oh man, that's something that now I can really say it's possible for me to be a millionaire. Yeah. And even doing videos is possible, but diving into different investments and stuff like that and really diving in, man, it's possible if I put enough work in. And then because I do film, I can do my own promotion and stuff like that. So it's really a lot into it, a lot of advantages. And I can definitely, get some stuff popping for real.
Most definitely, man. But
sponsor y'all with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That has nothing but I can all up in me.
Hey, and I definitely have it sitting right up in here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, Mark the Protege entering the room, back in the room again.
Hey, that liquor will do it to
you. Yeah. But that's what's up, Spider-Man. Well, it's good to hear that you've been consistent and tapping into different things and also expanding your brand and
never stop.
Hey man, it's cool, man. It's good. It's
and
good.
He shouldn't. You want to know why? There's only two people. There's only two people I'm in competition from my hometown, and it's these two right here. And it's not even like a competition, like in like a ill spirit.
Right.
It's in a good spirit.
I got you.
Yeah.
There's only one person. I listened to Andre the other day, and I listened to a song called Andre that I did, and I have him on it. Mm-hmm. And I ain't gonna lie, I heard his verse and I was like, damn, I could have went harder.
Man, Spacely be pissing me off, man.
But listen, but that's a good thing.
Spacely be making me
But
mad,
that's a good thing.
man.
But that's a good thing. But that's
He
a good
making me
thing.
mad. He Spacely like that. He like that. That corner of chips that won't come out. Like you trying to get it.
J-Bass, his
Spacely
mic
be
is on?
Spacely be tripping,
Okay, it's
man.
recording?
Yeah, you good. I can hear myself.
Okay, just making
Yeah,
sure.
you straight.
No. The reason why I say okay, I can hear him now.
Yeah.
But the reason why I say that is because like I said, only two people. I don't give a fuck. And hey, much love to Tune, much love to John Davis, much love to Tune, and he can make his 59 South list all he wants.
Yeah.
But
And I know you're a director, so maybe this ain't cut out for you. Maybe
Real
I'm talking
niggas.
about. But there's
Real
only
niggas
two
don't give a fuck
people
about that shit.
Yeah.
that I feel I'm in competition
Niggas
with
know what it is.
from Rosenberg
Yeah.
and Richmond.
Niggas know what it is.
And the reason why, even though Jarvis ain't a rapper, as a creative,
Yeah.
Gotta be.
he makes me want to push. You know what I'm saying? And do the best I can do.
The nigga is effortlessly doing
As a rapper, I listened to Andre the other day. I literally listened to it a couple days ago, and I was like, all right, I could have went harder. After I heard his verse.
I haven't heard it in a while. I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
After
to it,
I heard his verse, and I was
still got
like,
the CD.
My
so.
verse was
Cause
mid. He can't.
look, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I crashed him. I thought I crashed him. But then I heard it the other day, and I was like, cause here's why. I memorized his verse more than mine,
Yeah.
and the fact that I did that and I quoted his more than mine,
Cap.
I was like, all right, Mark, you could have went harder.
Sing it right now. What's my verse?
No, I'm being honest.
Spit it right now.
Come on now.
You can't.
That you said you mentioned the Wolverine references. You said
If you speaking on YG Savage, matter of fact.
No, that's
no,
another
I know.
one.
I'm just saying some shit.
no. What I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that when it played, I was doing your ad libs more, and I was ending your verses, your bars more than I was doing my own.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day,
For sure.
look, this is how you know I'm being real, because at the time when we recorded, I thought I crashed him.
Yeah.
I was like,
he came in that whole heavy when I
exactly. I thought I crashed him. I thought I
crashed.
crashed him. But then when I went back to it recently, I went back to it a couple of days ago, I found myself quoting his bars a little bit more than my own. And I was like, okay. I was like, it made me want to go harder. And I was like, I can't just let this happen again.
Andre 2.0.
So what I'm trying, no, it'll happen. There's gonna be Andre too. But what now that I'm getting back into it, now that I'm getting back in my rhythm of music, man. And I'm back in the studio.
Glad you.
And I'm saying that on here, but you know what I'm saying, whatever. I might edit this out, whatever. Well, I'm gonna keep it. Fuck it. But yeah, I am back in the studio. I'm doing my thing. But what I do want to say is that at the end of the day, these two motherfuckers right here,
Yeah.
creative wise, from Jarvis' directing down to and I wouldn't want to work with anyone else. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
It's either you or Frank, and at the end of the day, Frank
hard.
Frank
hard.
going back and forth.
His
Frank, man,
cinematography
Frank
is
is,
really good.
But here's the thing about Frank. Now he's doing music. You know what I'm saying?
He making music?
Yeah, he's producing now.
He
I be
producing
watching-
music.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay, that's
Frank's
different
one.
avenues.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Frank.
He being a real nigga, Jazz. He being
And,
a real nigga.
exactly, and at the end of the day, like Frank, when he gets inspired to do something, he does it, and he goes all the way. So now he's making music, he's going all the way, and he's actually really great at it. It only took him a couple months.
He make music now.
It only took a couple months, and he's great at it, and he's doing shows now. He's amazing at it. It's incredible. He does. He bounces on like the best way to put it. If I could figure out his sound and put it into a sound, it would be like Kanye Jesus meets house music.
Oh, so he on some alternative pop.
Yeah, well, kind of, but not really.
Alternative electronic.
It's somewhere touching there. Yeah. Matter of fact, though, me and Kevin have an event going down in August. I can't talk too much about it yet because it's not too much set in stone, but we plan on having Frank do a set of his. So y'all be sure to come by. But yeah, it's either y'all two and whatnot. So I wouldn't trust anyone else but y'all two when it comes to my what I want to bring to my vision as far as my music and all the other shit. Y'all do what it does. You know what I'm saying? And to speak about Alex, man, like Alex is the only one from Rosenberg and Richmond. My bad, Spacely. My bad. I know the man by his government.
You gotta drag it out. Spacely.
Spacely is the only one I know
Yeah.
from Rosenberg and Richmond
Yeah.
that made me think that when it came to my lyrics. Everyone else I'm watching. Period.
Okay.
Easily. I'm washing.
Yeah.
Easily.
Nah,
And if you
fact.
feel offended by it,
Nigga, I ain't even-
try me.
And I ain't even saying this shit because nigga by here. I say this shit, nigga, in closed private
Yeah,
conversation.
no.
I tell niggas, hey, nah, nigga, y'all got my
I will
nigga
wash
Mark
y'all.
fucked up, nigga.
I will wash y'all.
Lyricism, nigga, y'all got my nigga
And I'm
Mark.
talking about
Hey,
us.
Mark,
Y'all got
Mark
my nigga
hard.
Mark fucked
I'll
up.
wash y'all
I'm
immediately.
glad y'all giving him his flowers.
Nah, and I didn't,
Nah,
and I'm
definitely.
not
He
even
definitely
saying this
deserves
shit. I'm not
it.
even saying
I'm
this
glad.
shit, bro, right? I'm
Nobody else does it. Nobody else
glad,
does it.
man.
I'm gonna start crying. Nobody else does
I
it.
tell him all
Nah,
the
you
time,
definitely,
man. I
nah,
tell
you
him all the
definitely deserve it, bro.
And I think he be needing to hear from other
It's because
people
I-
outside of me.
It's
You
because
know
I'm a
what
loner.
I
It's because I don't really,
the other
you
day
know.
When I was with this nigga, I told
Right.
him, nigga, like, nigga really pissed me off because nigga ain't been making music.
Bro, like,
Yeah.
you
I really want
literally.
to punch you in your shit right now, but I'm a cool nigga. I'm a cool on it. But you know what I'm saying?
Man, how you think I've been feeling?
Bro,
You,
I'm
and
telling
then a whole verse
Like,
come out
bro,
afterwards.
nigga,
How you think I've been
nigga
feeling?
showed me a verse. I think he did a feature with somebody. Nigga, what?
Yeah, bro, yeah, that's you
Yeah,
definitely have.
I played him.
But I've been letting him have it. He been wanting to take a
hard,
break.
bro.
I said, hey, you know,
Man, I ain't gonna lie,
you
man.
know, or do what he do, which is fine. I know he had other things going
Yeah,
on,
for sure,
but
for sure.
I be wanting to. I try to
life.
remind him.
I'm a
I say,
mental health
man,
guy, so I've been focusing on that a little bit.
which is
Nah,
great,
nah,
which is
definitely.
outstanding, which
I
is
went through that
beautiful,
shit
which
too, so
is
I understand.
I wouldn't want to deteriorate anybody from wanting to fix this
Yeah.
up here because
Yeah,
without
that's where
this
it
you
comes
can't
from.
do
Yeah.
shit else.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't do nothing else. So I mean, it just it's rewarding for me. You know, even though y'all talking about him, it's rewarding for me
Yeah,
that
yeah,
y'all
for
giving
sure.
him his flowers.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
And
what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate
So
That's your partner. You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
most
Yeah.
definitely, man.
Before we
And
get
he know
into
that.
before we get into your experiences hanging
Yeah.
out with us when y'all had y'all episode, Alex, spacely. I keep on calling him Alex. My bad. I keep calling Spidey Jarvis. My bad.
Hey,
It's
bro,
a
hey, I
hometown
don't
thing.
mind. Hey,
It's
listen,
a
my
hometown
name is
thing.
Jarvis. on my videos, it say directed by Jarvis Parson, and at the end, it got my
Okay.
company name. So you good?
Okay,
What
cool.
it is, man.
Spacely.
Yes, sir. That's me.
I want you on the show, but at the same time, please tell me there's an album coming or something, man. Regardless, I'm getting you this year, whether you got a song out or not.
We're not doing that bullshit no more,
I ain't
Space.
doing that shit no more.
Come
gang.
on,
Whether you-
man.
look.
Stay
Come
my
on,
ass,
bro.
Real niggas.
But whether- listen, but-
right now, nigga.
Come
But how
on,
about this?
man.
Whether you got a song or not, we're getting you on the fucking show.
Oh, most
I ain't
definitely.
gonna lie, nah. I wanna put at least. Cause look, bro, I got a lot of shit I'm working on, bro. I got like this.
It's not fair that you matched and had
I'm mad 'cause-
top 3, top 2, maybe the best fucking OT Flow series. It's not
and
fair
he
that
kicked
you
it
did-
off for us.
And when we don't have an interview with you.
For you viewers and listeners, Spacely.Jones was our very first OT
it
Flow
was Young Knight.
series.
It was
Oh
Young
no,
Knight.
well,
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
It was our second one.
Young
It was
Knight
our
did
second one.
his thing.
Shout out Young Knight, my man, hometown, Wartown. I'm sorry,
did
Young
his thing,
Knight.
though.
Yeah, he
My
did
boy
his
Prince
thing.
Josh in the building. Shout out
But,
to my boy Josh.
Yeah, but
Hey, mental does matter, bro. Already.
yeah.
I ain't gonna catch y'all. I just
No,
saw it.
yeah, I definitely can't forget about the hometown, Warden, Texas. Young Knight did his thing, but Spacely, yeah, he definitely, should I say, he left a huge mark. You know, he set a standard,
Yeah.
a high standard moving forward with the
Gotta
OT
set
Flow
the bar
series.
for
So,
Richmond Rosenberg.
yeah, man. So,
What's expected in the future, man?
Yeah.
You dropped the video,
Hey, look, man.
yeah, because I didn't went up the elevator
and you had the white suit on.
and I was looking for the album and it wasn't up there
Yeah, man.
Now look.
with the blue
But
loafers.
look,
Elevators was beautiful, man.
Blue
What we
Life-
got?
Blue Loafers is where it was at.
And I got a pair of them, man.
Gotta keep it proud.
Yeah.
Was that a Lucy let go? Was that part of a project? What's going on, man?
Nah, that ain't a part of the project. That was just to give it to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it.
I'm working on too much shit. That's my problem though. I didn't came to terms with that shit. I create too much shit to where it come to a point where I'm just like, all right, I got all this shit. Like I got a whole bunch of product. How should I push this shit out? And then after I'm done working with one project, I jump to the next one. Then I jump to the next one. Then I jump to the next one. Nigga, I got a project right now. It's already done.
Mm-hmm.
It's called This World Was Never Safe. That's the album. Then I got a mixtape that was supposed to drop this summer. It's called When Life Gets Too Serious, Have Fun. Then I got another project.
Beautiful.
It's an EP. It's called Room 69.
Hey, give me a pen because I'm writing this shit down because I'm looking for it. All this.
I got too much shit, Mark. I ain't gonna lie. And then nigga, I'm gonna say it because you ain't gonna say it because you full of shit. You bullshit. I got a song with this nigga that I'm trying to get him on. You know.
Oh yeah, no, that's my next on my feature list.
Yeah, Caleb. It's called Dark Days. You feel me? I got my mark on that hoe. Yeah.
Boy, been holding out on me, man. Dog.
No,
you.
that's next on my feature list.
Yeah.
Hey.
And the video gonna be
shot by Spidey.
Yeah, the video gonna be shot by my nigga Spidey. You feel
Oh,
me?
we about to Richard Rosenberg about to be upside down in this mug.
For real. But you know,
We gonna have a block party in the middle of the street. They gonna be like, "Is it fair day?" Nah, we just dropped the video, nigga.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
Yeah, man.
But now I'm breaking it down though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real strategic about this shit. I really love this shit, bro. So.
Well, I can't wait to hear it, man, because I would love to have you on because there's no way that you matched the OT Flow series the way that you did, and we couldn't follow up with anything, man. So, at the end of the day, man, look, this year, fuck that shit. Whether you got something going on or not, we're gonna schedule something.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But no. I want to have music out. So.
But even if you don't, like, the reason why I say that because I feel like I want people to know your story outside of the music as well. So,
Exactly.
if there's music or not, but yeah, if you're ready to do something with music, then we can do that as well. But it's gonna happen, man. Real quick, before we end this, maybe y'all can answer this together. It'd be Jarvis, go first, whatever. Yo, how was your time here, man? How do you feel like when you because we had an episode dedicated to you. You know what I'm saying? How was your experience here hanging out with us, man? Seeing that it's our year anniversary and you were on our
And I think Spider was our first guest that wasn't like an actual artist.
Right.
That wasn't a rapper.
That wasn't a rapper.
I
So,
remember that.
I remember that. Yeah.
Because
man.
we wanted to be diverse with this show. You know?
How would you say your experience was hanging out with us in our first year?
No, it was definitely therapeutic.
And first, let me say I appreciate you for taking the leap of faith to hang out with us in our first rookie year.
Nah,
where
it ain't even a leap of faith.
We were
bro,
working the
so
kinks out, so
No, it ain't even a leap of faith. That's just something that was gonna happen regardless. I'm gonna put my name behind anything that got family behind it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely was gonna have y'all back. You know, whatever y'all needed. So but it was definitely therapeutic though. Naturally, I'm a talker. I love to talk.
Yeah.
Spacely, no, I will
That
run
would
my
go for
mouth.
hours, brother.
I will go for hours. Shoot,
Damn the day.
I did like a preacher, shit, damn near.
Yeah.
But I could talk, and I always like to spit wisdom and spit my point of view, or just goof off, a little bit of everything. So, but it was definitely therapeutic, and y'all gave me a platform to be myself. Because a lot of times when me being behind the camera, I don't have. A lot of people don't see my personality or see my how really intelligent I really am, and I really am. It's just I don't put that out there like that due to the fact that I just be behind the camera and I let people do what they do, and because I create content for other people.
right.
Another reason why I need to start creating content for myself. So y'all gave me that platform to really be like, man, and I ain't gonna lie, but the day of the interview, while I was at work, I was like, man, I really got to put my foot in this interview so people can see that side of me that only people like Spacely see, or people like my brother, or people that's really close to me see. Like y'all even see that.
Right.
But
Do you feel like the right questions were asked that day? By the way,
I think so. I ain't gonna lie to you.
remember all of them,
I can't
yeah.
remember all of them.
It was an hour and a half episode.
Yeah, I can't remember all of them. But I mean,
Because one thing I try to focus on was that the fact that I know you, and on top of that, I know your personality. So I try to touch on a lot of those things, and especially where we come from and whatnot. And I feel like that, I'm glad you got that therapeutic feel, because that's what I wanted in the midst of me doing my notes and everything. I want this. I want my friend to feel like he's getting that vibe from here, and we're not just freestyling this shit or whatever, man.
No, definitely. Y'all definitely ask really good questions. And I know me, I could take a question and we'll go
somewhere
into the rabbit hole, and before you know it, like, bro, what was the question that you had? So I'm with it, bro.
There was a few times that happened.
Yeah.
Where you would
I
be
know
like,
that's me, so sometimes I gotta bring this shit back, But I really did y'all
I
thing.
think that's
for
what's
real.
cool about podcasting, is because it's more of a conversation. So you can go off and just go into something else and be like, what'd you ask me? Compared to like a professional, like back in the day, or not even back in the day, but before podcasting, where it's like, so tell me about this when you grew up, and you got to state a topic. But now, like, podcasting, it's all look. We're drinking. It's personality driven. Like
I
you know,
forgot we was recording. Goddamn. Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
how y'all-
For real.
So now it done changed, man. What's good, party people?
Right.
And yeah, man. So I'm glad that you got that, man. It makes me actually want to keep
for
doing this
sure.
shit because
bro, definitely do, bro, definitely, because you bring out sides of people that they didn't even know, and it's almost like I know how your last time we was had the interview, you was talking about how you were. I don't know if it was that one or I just watched one of the interviews and you was talking about how you was going into therapy. I don't know if you want. It was okay.
Let's go, man.
So
I'm an open book.
This is a form. This
I done put it out there already.
But this is a real form of that,
Yeah.
like for real, like and y'all really bring that out of people. So I
Bro,
really do respect that.
Speaking
for
on
real.
the past year, and you brought that up, bro. I've cried on here. I've talked about being suicidal on here. I've talked about a lot of things that the average male probably wouldn't open up about, and I've done it on here while we go live and all that other shit. And it's been very therapeutic for me, man. And also, like, I also wanted to just also spread awareness, just be like, yo, man, it's cool to do this, man. I understand as males, I never had this conversation and these type of vibes, but to be able to do it on a public platform, and I know that, you know, I can gain certain attention when people watch what we do. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna open up. I'm gonna do what I do, and yeah, man, and I'm gonna keep doing that, you know, because at the end of the day, it ain't even about me. I ain't gonna lie. There's some selfish intentions when I do that because I need it for myself.
Man, there's nothing wrong with
And I
that.
need it for myself. So when I do it and I open up, I need it for myself. So when someone messages me and says like, "Hey, man," like the other day like I said, that producer that hit me up to work, he hit me up because he said, "I like what you stand for on mental health shit," and
Right.
then he knows I fuck with music. He's like,
Yeah.
"Yo, you should come to my studio sometime," and that was just a bonus.
Yeah.
So yeah, so at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna keep doing that, and,
Of course.
and it makes this platform better. Not that I actually have sad day, not that I'm looking forward to sad days.
Right.
I plan on opening up about good shit. You know what I'm saying?
mean-
Like whatever, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
try to tell people about mental health. It's like I don't like the term mental illness. I hate that. I hate illness. I hate that it stands right there, and that's like because it has such a bad term to it. Mental health is a better term for me because. Because it's not just about the bad shit. It's not just about the sad shit. It's about that I want to open up about good shit and say good things and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. And also, like, we got to get rid of the whole term about if you go to therapy, you're crazy. That shit's annoying. That
Nah,
shit's trash.
definitely not.
There's people that go to therapy just because they want to try it out. You know what I'm saying? Like all these other things. And honestly, like, I'm just an open person, and I'm not afraid to do that. And I'm glad that I'm able to bring that out of you as well, because you're
With our
very open on
platform.
Yeah, man, and we're gonna
That's
keep
what
doing
this
it.
for,
We're gonna keep
yeah,
doing
man.
it. I don't feel weird about it. I done already exposed too much about myself. It's too late.
Shouldn't feel weird.
It's too late now. I done
yeah.
exposed everything about myself. It's too late. It's too late, man. I cried when DMX died, and I had the most insane tears.
Nigga, I went outside when that little nigga X died. Nigga, I went outside. She had 2 tears for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I definitely
Real
tear.
shit.
I definitely
Dog.
cried when Nip died, man.
Bro.
that
It's
shit
real
hit
shit.
me, man.
It's
For
real.
real.
Bro, so I'm ready to expose that. I
My
don't
boy
care. I'm an
Kobe
open
died.
book.
Yeah,
But here's
bro.
this. Here's the crazy part is that same guy that was emotional that night we were at the bar was ready to fight for y'all and ready to throw hands. So it doesn't take away of my toughness.
Yeah,
Nah, nah,
for sure,
definitely.
for sure.
Same way that like Mike Tyson, right? Mike Tyson is the most. He can cry immediately, but knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right, definitely.
There's a lot of people that can name like that. DMX, he was the most toughest rappers you'll ever meet, but was so emotional, ready to cry immediately,
right.
but put a foot in your ass at the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
So we need more examples like that that aren't afraid to just. Now, not everyone has to expose what they don't want to share. That's fine.
Right.
Share what you want to. But hey, man, it's cool to have those examples out there. And you know, and at the same time, you can call someone crazy and call them whatever. They call Kanye crazy for so many years, but look at him, he's a billionaire. Elon Musk came out and said he's autistic and he has Asperger's, which is a level of autism. He made the fucking Tesla. and the flamethrowers and
That's a
shit.
real life Tony Stark. Right
So
there.
there's no more crazy. There's no more. Nah, just do you. Take care of yourself. We all got superhero powers.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We're all X-Men at the end of the day.
Yeah, for real.
We're all X-Men, so
Definitely.
just explore your superpowers and do it. Who gives a fuck, man? Because as long as Kanye is a billionaire, I'm not shutting the fuck up. You feel me?
I feel
And you
you,
should
hey.
never shut up either.
Hey.
There's nothing wrong at all, man.
Straight up.
Thanks, bro. Fast.
Spacely, how'd you enjoy your time being on the show? You set the standard for the OT Flow series. Young Knight was the first one to do it.
Yeah.
You were to
Shout
do
out Young
it.
Knight.
Okay, maybe. No. I'm lying. I'm lying. Young Knight did set the standard for us as far as the show and everything.
Yeah.
And Spacely.
Shout out Young Knight.
Thing on the beach too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
of
Hold
course.
on. Nah.
I mean, ain't nothing got to be said about Young Knight.
Yeah.
man.
Exactly,
He's
nah.
he's-
Young Knight, thank you for everything. You did set the standard for the OT Flow series for boys to come correct on this hoe. You know
Most
what I'm saying?
definitely. Most
And
definitely.
Young Knight, you were one of my favorite fucking episodes as well. You were very open and talking your shit, man.
Hell yeah.
I tapped into that.
Spacely, how was your experience being here?
Shit, to expand on what my niggas said, you feel me? Shit, nigga, it's therapeutic. It's real life therapeutic though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You went viral.
I did a little something. I did a little
Yeah.
razzle dazzle, you feel me? But nah, bro, that shit therapeutic for real. You know what I'm saying?
man.
That was like your first piece of music that you put out on the OT Flow series that you've done in a while.
Wow.
And then I think after
Long
that,
time.
did you followed up with the video?
With the video, the elevator.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was after the
Probably
interview?
about a month or so.
Oh, dang, for real?
About
Dang.
like a month or two.
It was-
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I shouted it out on the.
So we got to get you again. We got to get you to do the OT Flow again.
Yeah.
That way an album can come out.
Bro. I'm finna keep
Hold on,
coming though,
cuz.
bro. I'm
Hey,
coming, bro.
hey, I'm not bullshitting.
What you
Hey,
got over
wait,
there?
the light somebody set up a cipher
Oh, this
right
nigga
now.
really, this nigga really worked. This nigga really write
Yeah,
this
he
shit
wrote
down.
that. He,
playing,
what was the other
bro.
one?
We're taking-
Room
what's that
69
Bro,
something?
it's
What
this
was that
world-
third?
We're taking notes for your interview now.
The album name is "This World Was Never Safe."
Oh, world was never safe.
Mixtape. When life gets too serious, have fun.
Oh, when life get too serious. Okay, have fun.
Another one is called Room 69. That's
Room
the R&B, the little
60.
sweet shit.
Room 69.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it was sweet with 6'9".
Yeah, for sure. And then the last one was The Dark Angel. That's the alternative rock. That's my favorite genre. Niggas don't know that
Angel.
shit though. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
Yeah.
think I'm just on this hip hop shit. That's my favorite genre though.
Oh,
I love
okay.
it.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Keep those notes, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you finna,
We gonna
I'm
dox
finna
them
put-
later.
I'm finna
Yeah,
put
nah.
better release.
Yeah, but as far as like the experience on this out, bro, come on, bro, it's love. Y'all niggas, my niggas. These,
Oh yeah, man.
it's natural. It's
Appreciate
rich and
it, bro.
Rosenberg.
So I can't wait to have you on again, man. Like boys got a long ride. Our boy J Vaz has like an hour to get home.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit.
But
forgot
here's the
about
thing
that.
though. We're gonna end this like this, man. We're gonna end this like this.
Send me y'all rap, y'all.
Spidey, thank you.
Oh yeah, man.
Thank you for being a part of our first year as a guest, man. Thank you for
definitely.
taking. I keep saying the risk, but I know you did it because you fucked with us. But you know, it was our first year. We didn't know what we were doing, and so I thank you for taking that leap and being our first guest that wasn't a rapper. You know, because when we did it, I was like, yo, I want to get someone that I'm comfortable with, because at the end of the day, like, I feel like I can have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can go off script. I don't have to focus on notes, none of that other shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're just friends, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
And
bro.
so
Yeah.
that's what I wanted.
Man,
Our
Spidey
first,
put
our
me
first.
on TV twice.
Hey, that pool shot was hard.
Yeah, it was, man. And you did that shit, man. And may you
Appreciate that,
continue
bro.
to soar.
Yeah.
Spacely,
Spacely.
thank you for being part of the OT Flow series.
Spacely.
You went viral, man.
I did my little thing, man. You feel
So
me?
viewers, if
I
you
do
don't
my little
release,
thing, man, you know
if
what I'm
one of
saying?
these are not released,
SOE Guru, you know what I'm saying?
At
Whole lot of
him.
shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Richmond, Texas, all the way to your hood. Free my
better-
nigga YG Savage, you know what I'm saying? I got my nigga Spidiewebher right next to me, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of that going on. Got my nigga Mark the Protege right next to me.
We
you know what
out
I'm saying?
here,
A whole lot of
man.
that
Better
going on.
release.
And get
He
this.
better release
He's
some of
gonna
these.
have his own interview. He's gonna have his own episode soon.
You see that?
Matter of fact,
Screenshot it.
this episode, our celebration episode, is gonna be broken into 2 parts now because it's been so long.
Yeah.
But be on the lookout for. We're gonna clip y'all now that I think about it, we got to clip everybody's individually.
Yeah, for real.
You know, but it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. Everybody's gonna be individual now because it's been a long fucking episode tonight.
Yeah, man.
But I just want to say thank y'all very
Thank
much,
y'all,
man.
man.
Spacely, we plan on having you on this year. Jarvis, we plan on having you this year as well. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just to
when
catch up on you.
Back, you feel me?
Yeah,
Matter of
definitely.
fact, we're gonna have his episode, and you're gonna do the OT flow.
Hey, y'all about to
Straight up.
witness. I had a whole nother skill.
Yo, he's
y'all
been
about to.
ready to.
Like, I'm gonna write your shit, nigga.
Yeah, Mark gonna be like, man, you know what? I ain't gonna even rap no more. I decided.
Exactly.
I just got I'll rap.
It's
my
over with now.
videography.
He's gonna diss every director out here. He's gonna call him out. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna spit over the fucking J. Cole punching the clock instrumental. He's gonna kill every fucking director out here. Man. He got the bars ready, man. But I can't wait to more success to y'all, man. It's been a great time. Thank everybody for hanging out, man.
Yeah, same to y'all, man. Hey, it's going down.
Oh yeah, no, I already said that. I said it on here. I said we're gonna split it in two.
I appreciate y'all.
J. Vaz, thank you for your time. This has been a celebration. It won't be like this all the time.
Thank you.
It was only because it was a celebration episode.
Oh, it most definitely won't.
Thank you. Thank y'all for
tuning in and staying in tune. Los, appreciate you for being here.
It's been the Overthinkers
Jarlin,
pod again.
Thank you.
Cousin Jarlin been over there asleep for about 2 hours.
Jarlin, who refuses to get on camera to this day. Can y'all get him for once, please?
Straight up, man. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for
Thank you, man.
listening. I mean, probably ain't nobody watching, but ain't nobody watching.
No, we're not going live.
It ain't live.
Yeah,
But
we're
anyway,
gonna split
I
it in
keep
two
forgetting.
parts. We're gonna split it in two parts.
But anyway, yeah. Ain't nobody been watching. We gotta restart it.
They been not watching. We're not live streaming.
Yeah. Nah, but
Real
man.
quick. So y'all can follow us at the Overthinkers Pod on Instagram at the Overthinkers Pod. You can find us on the Overthinkers Podcast on Facebook, and on Twitter you can find us at the OT Pod. And now we have a TikTok.
Yeah.
At the Overthinkers Pod.
Yeah, the OT Pod.
The OT Pod
on TikTok.
On TikTok, man.
The TikTok girls up in here.
Yeah, we're
gonna do something, man.
I'm gonna start.
You're gonna direct
into
them.
it.
We're gonna do something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start getting into that shit.
The whole thing.
But thank y'all very much, man. This is the Overthinkers Podcast.
Bro, Mark.
Oh yeah. Oh
To
yeah,
1 year,
we
bro.
got it.
It's a 1 year, man.
Mo, I love you, brother.
I love you, bro.
I love you, man. I wish I could reach back.
Yeah,
Hold up, y'all need to give each other some roses.
Oh yeah.
One on one, give each other some
All
roses.
right, we'll make this quick because we have
Make it real quick.
We're gonna.
Make it real
We have
quick.
a lifetime.
Now we gotta be quick.
No, because we have a lifetime to do this. We're gonna keep doing this. We have another
Hell
year
yeah,
in
man.
us. We have another year in us. We have another year in us. So we have more time. We're gonna have more time to do this. But Mo, I just want to say. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank God I drank 3 waters because I'll probably cry right now. Give me another water.
Right?
Oh no!
nah.
I got work tomorrow.
We ain't
brother.
drinking that.
Take one more
I'm
shot.
good.
Take one more shot.
No, I got work
Take a
tomorrow.
shot on the way out.
I got
Good,
work
bro.
tomorrow.
Take a shot on the way out.
I'm not falling peer pressure right now. I got work tomorrow.
I feel like I've been here for enough episodes. I should be on the screen for
I'm
the
fine.
closing.
I am. Oh yes,
good.
please sit here. I'm gonna go ahead and make this short and sweet because
Yeah.
we have another year ahead of us.
Of course.
And we have so
And
many
many
flowers
more.
to give each other.
Many more.
And whatnot. But Mo, thank you for joining this crazy ass idea of mine
Yeah.
to start the podcast and for being down with me. And you know,
definitely.
I remember I hit him the other day and I called him and I said, "Hey man, I plan on starting this. Would you be down? I can't think of anybody else." And he was just like, "Yes, I am down." And we are here today. We've had our issues on and off the mic, but we happen to stay on the mic here today.
Most
and we have
definitely.
made it to this motherfucker. I wouldn't want to do this with anyone else that would tolerate me. Thank you for tolerating me throughout my shit.
Yeah.
Because if there's anyone that was emotional from the good emotions, from happy to sad, it was me. And I thank you for tolerating it and understanding me and listening to me every day on this episode. Because there was times we didn't have guests and I would cry or I would be happy as shit.
Yes, there was.
Or I would laugh, you fucker. Yes. And you would be the first. Hey, and thank you to Carlos, because if it wasn't for Carlos, we wouldn't be doing this. But at the same time,
That's not true.
on an
We already
emotional
talked about that.
on an emotional standpoint, Carlos would always say, "Hey, man, it's okay, bro. Cry. It's okay to do it, man." You would always tell me that. You would always say while you were sitting over there, you always say, "Mark, it's okay, bro," and whatnot. So I was able to show every emotion from happy to sad, good, mad, all these other things. I came in here and y'all got my mood, and y'all never told me to switch up, not once.
All right, now let Mo talk.
And I plan on going that to a second year. So thank you very much, Mo.
No doubt.
Carlos, thank you very much. But Mo, thank you. I love you, man.
I love you too, bro.
Talk. Go ahead.
Mo, go ahead, Mo. Speak.
No,
Hey, you
most
sing.
definitely.
Hey, you
Most-
sing, right? You sing, right?
Nah, man. Yeah,
1 year.
most definitely, man. Nah,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna do no shots, man. My boy got to work, man. But
I got work tomorrow. I can't do it, but keep
But
the
it's-
live stream going.
Nah, but yeah, I appreciate it, man. And like I say, I appreciate you picking me as well. I know, we've been friends for a minute, so it was no brainer, man. I mean, I understood every level, bro. And like you mentioned, we had little bumps on and off, on the camera, but I overlooked all that because at the end of the day, we family. We family.
Yeah, man.
We family, and adjustments had to be made, and they were made, and they're going to continue growing, and we're going to continue growing.
Let
You know
me
what I'm
take
saying?
about
So,
5 more minutes of J Vaz's time.
uh-oh.
What do each of y'all want out of this podcast in the next year?
I just want one thing I want, of course, is for it to grow. And
Don't pick the
My
obvious
man Wally
things.
there.
I said I gave you 5 minutes. Don't say the obvious things.
Okay,
What
okay.
do you want out of this in the next 5 years? Obviously to grow, but how do you want to grow? What do you want to do in the next 5? Not in the next 5 years. Sorry, in the next year.
I wanted to continue to give me purpose, man. I get a lot
Most
of purpose
definitely.
from talking to the people, and if I don't have purpose, I don't want to live no more. So I want to continue to have purpose because it drives me, man. It drives me to be able to get up here and do something, and to be able to talk to artists and give them a platform.
Yeah.
Without them feeling like it's ingenuine. It's so genuine when I get them up here because it's for me and also for them at the same time. Like, I need that energy. So I need that energy, and I just want to continue to have that energy to keep going and to do this. And yeah, man. So that's what I want from it. Everything else, though, as far as like branding and whatnot, yes, the vlogs have been working. So I plan on going out there, and the people that we
Right.
can't get on the show, like the
go to them.
like the Trey the Truths. I'm gonna show if I can't get them in here because they're too popular.
Yeah.
Well, eventually I'm gonna get them in here.
Of course.
Hey.
Of course.
But I'm gonna continue to do vlogs and to expand our shit,
Yeah.
and for people to get us on YouTube and be like, oh, okay, well now let me check out who they have had on the show and all this other shit to help them out as well. So I plan on expanding the brand, doing all that shit, and going out there in the streets.
What about you, Mosif?
No, I mean pretty much the same thing. Out of the obvious, of course, the success and things of that nature, but really the purpose. I mean, this is something we've done for years. Me and Mark just talking.
Yeah.
And that's something I've always looked forward to doing. So it's simple for me. And then also, it's helping me grow as an individual. We've been speaking on purpose and drive and what keep us going. Having this has helped me. It's still a work in progress, but it has helped me to continue doing other things that I need to do within me. Because it's like, it's almost like we mentioned with Kev earlier with the dog and kids, having purpose, paying attention to something. This show did this for me. I had to continue paying attention to it, treat it as a brand, treat it as a job, treat it as something that, you gotta keep planting. You gotta keep planting for it to grow. So it's helping me, and it's continuing to helping me.
Awesome.
So obviously getting bigger, and just creating new moments with J Vaz and whomever come through the path of the OT.
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
This has been a great episode of the OT.
Yeah.
Close it, Carlos. You do it.
I'm sitting here with my boy Mosif, my boy, my boy fucking Mark the Protege.
Yeah.
You can find the OT, the Overthinkers podcast, on all streaming platforms at the Overthinkers podcast.
Oh, he's
if you
doing
go,
it,
if
man.
you go
This is
to their
beautiful.
YouTube, it's the same shit, man. Overthinkers podcast. Well, you will find the video episodes of these things
yeah.
where you can see all
This
our
one will be
facial
broken down.
expressions. This will be a 2-part episode, and if you've listened to it to this point. Thank you so much for listening to this
man.
point. For
Appreciate
Mo,
y'all.
for Mark, and for myself, what a hell of a year.
Yeah.
If you have a drink, put it in the air, and peace.
Peace out. This has been another episode
one. Another one.
The OT flow series.
One more.
Where we gotta ask ourselves,
Did we think
too much about it or not enough about it?
Woo!
DJ Mo CD, Mark the Protege.
Your memory card.
We out here.
Right at the end. At the motherfucking end and died, bro.
What did the cat?
Did it really?